I feel like the vast majority of people's problems today would be solved if they would just get off of the smartphone. You know what I mean? Like, bro, if people would just get off of the fucking cell phone and get off of the internet for a little bit and go outside and just reconnect with reality, I think that would fix so many people's lives. You know what I mean? I really do. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some internet therapist or I'm some guy that has all the answers or anything. I'm not. You know what I mean? I have my own problems just like anybody else. But, um, what I'm saying, I'm just noticing a lot of people today. They're like they're complaining about how depressed they are and how anxious they are and how they can't do everyday tasks. They're no motivation, like all this kind of stuff. I think a lot of this is because people are like living their lives on a cell phone. You know what I mean? If you would just get off the social media bullshit for a little bit and reconnect with what's right in front of you, reconnect with who you are as a person, and get off of this distraction, like, which is what's on the social media shit. Like, all of that stuff is a distraction. It's all designed to make you depressed. It's all designed to make you anxious and compare yourself to people constantly. It's designed to make you want to, like, you know, chase the next thing or whatever, do what everybody else is doing. Like, it's social media is designed to addict you to where you keep coming back to it. You know what I mean? The people who run these social media sites, these social media apps, they don't give a shit about you, okay? They want to use you for your data and so they can make money off of you. So they're gonna give you the most emotionally stimulating thing every time you open the app to where it addicts you and it hooks you like a drug, so that way you continue to use it and you continue to feel depressed, you continue to feel anxious, you continue to feel bad about yourself and insecure and all this shit. That way you keep using their product. You know what I mean? All of this shit that's happening on a cell phone is literally designed to depress you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the documentary The Social Dilemma, but I highly recommend you guys see that if you haven't. I'm sure some of you probably have, and that documentary really opened my eyes a lot to this kind of shit, and I think it would open the eyes of a lot of other people too. So, again, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm some perfect person with the most perfect self-esteem, or any of this stuff, or I don't struggle with anxiety too, or I don't get depressed sometimes too. Of course I do, but I'm not like in a chronic state of I'm just chronically depressed. I'm just chronically in a state of anxiety and nothing can be done about it. I'm just gonna be miserable forever and never try to do things in life to get out of that. You know what I mean? You have to get out of your misery. You get what I'm saying? And I think the vast majority of young people today, a large part of their misery is being caused by being addicted to social media, and they don't even realize that's what's happening to them. You gotta get off this cell phone shit. You know what I mean? You gotta get off this social media shit for a while. Like, take a break from it. You don't necessarily have to like cut it cold turkey immediately. I get it's kind of hard. You know what I mean? Especially today, like, a lot of people are addicted, even me to a certain degree. But I've deleted a lot of my social medias. You know what I mean? I think I've said this in videos before, but I haven't been like an active social media participant user in probably 5 years. You know what I mean? I get on it every once in a while just to look, but I'm not like everybody else. I'm like keeping up with the Joneses and this kind of bullshit. That is what's keeping you depressed. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, dude, I think a lot of people need to take a break from this shit, from this social media garbage. This stuff is not great. This stuff is not good for you. You know what I mean? Like, by design. By design, this shit is not good for the human brain. It's not good for anybody. It's not good for any of us. But I think so many people are blind to this kind of thing today where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just on every app there is. I'm on TikTok and Instagram and X and YouTube and all this other shit. Like, I get I'm talking on YouTube right now, right? But they're addicted to like every app there is, and they don't see a problem with it. They're just lost. They're blind to it. So I mean, yeah, that's the video, guys. I mean, this one was a little bit more passionate, obviously, but This is something that I've noticed in people, and I'm even starting to see people like post about how depressed they are and this kind of shit on social media. And it's like, well, of course you're depressed because all you do is post on social media 24/7. You live your life on a screen. You don't interact with the real world at all. It's like you're gone. You know what I mean? Of course you're depressed constantly. No shit, you are. You know what I mean? You have to do things in life to get out of that. You know what I mean? You have to want to feel better. You know what I mean? I guess there's a lot of people that just don't want to feel better. They just want to be depressed all the time. And it's like I can't help people like that. People, you have to want to be helped. You can't help people that don't want to be helped. You have to want to help yourself. You know what I mean? Um, so that's it, guys. I don't know. Comment down below if you feel the same way, but this social media shit is ruining people's lives, and they don't even see it. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's the video.